So got the gas tank in the MR2 a couple hours ago and was still having some issues. Wasn't hearing the fuel pump kick on after I fixed the wiring going to the actual fuel pump. And did some research online, found that if the actual ignition coil isn't working properly, then it won't allow the fuel pump to kick on, which would make sense seeing as I wasn't hearing the fuel pump kick on and when the ignition was turned on. So I looked for the ignition module, and it's actually right there. You can see those two screws are actually missing, connecting it to the bracket underneath of it, which actually grounds it out. Without it being grounded out, it won't work. But on the other side, I don't know if you can see it, I got two Phillips heads on that side. Well, it was because it was rusty. As you can see, I had to drill out the old Phillips head screws that were in there. Once I got that, figured out that that was the issue, to make sure that it was the issue before I went and bought the part, you can come over here to the diagnostic plug in, and take a jumper wire from this terminal right here, and then you jump it to this terminal right here, and that actually lets you bypass the fuel pump relay. And once I did that, I figured out that the fuel pump was kicking on, so then that basically left me with the ignition coil. So once I went and replaced that, because it was all cracked and obviously water and crud was getting into it, we got a starting engine. A little squeaky, but it's a project for a customer. He just wanted it running, and so that's what we were here to do. It's turned into a little bit more than I expected, seeing as it was just supposed to be the fuel pump, but usually with something this old, it never really goes that simple. Pretty nice little car overall, though. Needs a little body work, but she's running and driving.